see to it that these reach Narn.
Narn gets blown up.
This is a goodbye. Jakar's dying, bro.
Don't say that.
Look.
Goodbye, the land.
Hi guys, we're on this. I'm Ray.
I'm Gerard.
I'm Julien.
And I'm Michael.
Guys, Babylon 5.
Babylon 5.
Dude, it's been 5 years, bro. We're at the end. We're at the end.
After this, we're forever not even hanging out anymore.
Yeah, you know.
Yeah.
The house is actually gonna disappear.
We no longer have any connections to each other.
Yeah, it's over.
We're gonna be watching episode 16 today on All My Dreams and Torn Asunder. There's been people commenting that we should probably check out Crusades. It's only one season. It's supposed to be like the life of the
Rangers.
The Rangers, and supposedly, I think that the thing that is more interesting is that the techno mages come back.
Really?
During Crusade, and I'm like,
techno mages are kind of cool though.
I like that one appearance enough for me that I can't stop thinking about them. Well, who had like the one appearance that you thought was the most memorable? Because there were quite a few one appearance people.
Death Walker.
That's what I was gonna say.
Death Walker that's probably my favorite.
So annoyed that they didn't do
good. Yeah, she was so good.
I wish there was more of her.
Yeah.
There should have been more Death Walkers or her people or her race. I would have liked that. I mean,
I loved her. I honestly really did.
I would hit it.
I'll smash it.
If it briefs.
You in the same boat, Julien?
Yeah, Death Walker.
What about you, Gerard?
I took it right out the tongue. At first, I was gonna throw freaking the guy from TKO, but no.
No.
Death Walker was a pretty good answer.
You know who I like? Well, the Techno Majors won.
Yeah.
Right.
Time.
And the guy who's looking for King Arthur.
Oh.
Yeah, he was good.
You know,
Not as good as Death Walker though. I'm not gonna lie.
Listen, the guy who was King Arthur, if I'm not mistaken, he was John the Baptist.
For Excalibur.
All right, so he played John the Baptist in the movie.
Yeah, it was good. No, yeah.
But anyway, guys, we are going to be going back to this. Where we left off at, Techno Mages. We'll be dope to them.
Okay. You know what I think they also kind of missed at? We didn't see much of the planet. The guy in the
We didn't see anything with that planet. Well, we don't know yet.
we haven't seen much. That is true.
Yeah,
I expect to see more, but I'm hoping maybe now we will.
maybe.
I'm not gonna lie. I thought he was gonna be a big part
I thought he was
in the
gonna be a
Shadow
big
War.
part of the Shadow War.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
I was hoping he was gonna be like a Death Star battle station type thing that just warps right into the middle of a battle, just starts shooting everything off,
That would have
spinning.
been cool.
Yeah. I think they kind of dropped
Around the world.
Now,
around.
I tell you, I still, and like I mentioned before, I tell you who I really, really miss. I really thought they should have kept that praying mantis black market guy.
agree.
Oh yeah.
Because I was
agree.
like, that was like so cool. Like a little black man, he's running the whole black market area.
I think he would have been a crucial. Like again, there's like little parts like he would have been awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, maybe even more of his people, right? Like more of them. Like, oh, that's kind of creepy.
As a leader of Home Guard, I refute that. I don't want more of them people.
Well, where we left off at, Lita has made a deal with Gerard.
Yep.
Gerard.
Yeah,
with
100%.
Jacquard.
Yeah, big time, guys.
With Jacquard,
Big time.
my bad.
Woo! Narn people.
Man, you really lucked out there, buddy.
Which is
Thank
crazy
you.
because now
Thank you, guys. Thank you.
the possibility of Lita. Do you think Lita's going to be like get together with Jacquard? Like,
No.
You know what I think?
it doesn't mean the bloodline between those two.
I think Lita's a Cylon.
If you guys haven't watched our Battlestar Galactica reactions, by all means, please join us in the videos down below.
Lanier has discovered that the Centauri are behind the attacks and the
They're acting
raids.
kind of weird against Londo.
We found that out. And then Garibaldi is back at the bottle,
He's drinking again.
drinking a lot, like crazy a lot.
He's my spirit animal.
I like him. I like that.
You guys ready for the next episode?
Let's do it.
All right,
Gotta
let's do this
jump
then.
right in.
This is Babylon 5, Season 5, Episode 16. Let's do this.
We introduced ourselves already.
Yeah.
Oh.
I don't know.
Michael's brain is lagging.
I guess.
Yeah.
See, I told you they take turns.
Okay.
One time they're sitting down.
And
the other
now
time
they
take
climb
turns.
again?
You know, they
Hey,
take
he-
turns. See, that's what marriage is. Balance.
Nah, it's just if my wife doesn't listen to me, I just,
Not laughing.
It's probably because I'm the only one that's not married.
It's okay.
What you doing?
Glenn,
She's probably still worrying about Lanier.
you should sleep.
This is probably one of her rituals.
You'll need all your strength for what's ahead.
Who do you think suffered war the most in the show? Jakar or Delenn?
Jakar.
What the hell?
Delenn had to deal with Jack the Ripper, bro.
So?
Jakar.
Jakar got whipped?
Bro, Jakar. Are you kidding me?
Jakar's people got genocided.
No,
Seriously?
I'm talking about physical
Oh.
person himself, personally.
Jakar.
Jakar.
Nah.
He lost an eye.
He lost an eye.
I know, Delenn.
Bro, she fine, bro. She went in a cocoon and she got like a fresh new body, dog.
She growed hair.
Yeah, she
That
grew
plastic
good, dog.
surgery was wild.
Yeah. She's good. She went to Dr. Miami.
Damn, it's been, what, 2 days went by and she's still there?
It's all yours.
I would be mad too if, I had to incline my bed for no reason at that point.
No, I would have put it back down.
Yeah, if you're not gonna sleep, then I'm
Put
gonna
that
put
shit
it right back down.
Actually, I would have put it in the decline. Piss you off.
We have 2 beds. I'm gonna lie to you. We have 2 beds. Oh, that's not his. Who's in there with her?
When you know something you'd rather not know. This is one such moment.
This is them about to attack. Oh, are they gonna arrest him?
Well, that's not my decision to make. When they're ready to see you, they'll send for you.
This is not good.
Every right in the world to be in there without giving me a chance to defend myself, to rebut the evidence. This is wrong. This is unfair. And I should be in there.
What do you guys think?
He doesn't know though. He doesn't know what they know.
No matter where it led.
In a moment, we will show you proof that the Centauri Republic is responsible for these attacks.
Oh.
Dude, that's a major ass accusation though. I mean,
Would support any action, no matter the cost.
dude, we're gonna go all out. But I still feel that we can take out the Centauri. I mean, a combined force like this?
Big time.
Was everybody? Are you kidding me? Like, what do they have? What does the Centauri have that can stop?
Hardened
Or am I underthinking this or overthinking it?
I think you're overthinking it. Centauri's not that strong.
So I'm saying, so I don't see. Like, I'm thinking if we send over,
They're just rich.
Nah, the Centauri have it. I'm not gonna lie. They're
you
hardened
think
veterans.
so?
Yeah.
I think they're just rich. They'll just hire mercenaries.
Nah.
I don't
I
think
don't
that
think
they're
it's
all
gonna be an easy
that.
battle. I don't think it's gonna be an easy battle.
no. But I think Londo's also gonna. I think he's gonna help.
Oh yeah, of course.
Like, I think he's gonna. I don't think he's gonna be like.
With his people.
Yeah, I don't think he'll be with his people.
No, yeah,
you know?
I don't think so. But it kind of sucks that I feel like Londo's gonna end up having to be involved in the whole idea of trying to pick up the scrambles of Centauri Republic, and then he might be affected with what's happening to the Emperor right now because he doesn't know yet about that.
I kind of feel bad for him. I like Londo, and it always seems to be blown up in his face.
I feel bad because they didn't bring him in on it. Like when stuff was
But
happening.
but you might think that he might be part of it because
Yeah.
it's not the first time. Remember, Londo was being nasty the first time around.
Yeah.
That is factual.
That is true.
Yeah.
true. But when Jakar was being nasty about stuff, they brought him in.
Yeah, but the Narn had no power.
But Jakar was being nasty because his people were getting hurt.
Oh, damn, they didn't let him in.
Stephen Franklin.
In addition, the Centauri use their weapons almost like projectiles, exploding rather than slicing or disrupting them.
Dang.
All the bodies had explosive tissue burns consistent to Centauri high-energy weapons.
Is he getting that report?
Yeah, maybe. Yeah.
Michael Garibaldi.
Open.
Wow, Jakar.
Molari,
Jakar don't think it's him.
You come here to drop off your evidence as when? On your way to tell them all the things you saw and heard.
Is Jakar going to defend him?
Centauri Prime.
I was not pretending. I went to Centauri Prime as your guest.
I don't think he's gonna kick you while you're down.
Perhaps even your conscience. You knew something was going on. But I believe you never knew the shape of it. Until now.
Yeah. So he has his back.
I think I know. Still, I suppose I should thank you for respecting my privacy.
Londo wouldn't have done that.
So if you're not here to drop off your evidence, why are you here?
But they are ready to see you now.
Ugh, man.
This is gonna be crazy.
I have had the opportunity to review the evidence. This is a joke!
Only Londo would have.
Cruel, yes!
We wanted you to see it. At the same time, we showed it to the rest of the council. Lanier?
Yeah. This is it. This is like that knife in 12 Angry Men.
I was assigned to a White Star. I took out a fighter, and I tracked the signal to its location. This is what I found.
Oh, that's so cool.
It automatically dim the lights and everything. It's connected Bluetooth.
The identification marks on those warships do not correspond with any of our records currently on file.
That's fake. CGI.
The fighter was attached to one of those warships when it jumped.
We've got children on board. Don't you understand? We've got children on board.
That's
golly.
That's a hard pill to swallow.
That's definitely condemning.
My lawyers gonna be like, I was just joking, guys. I was making a joke.
Take it like a man.
What do you do here?
Reactions, Ambassador. A blockade. Which will continue until such time as your government acknowledges and apologizes for these attacks.
I'm gonna cripple them in the Centauri.
Preparations. The Centauri Republic stands alone.
That you're aware of.
What is taking them so long?
Repayments definitely has to be done for sure.
Them copies of the evidence?
Yes.
What is taking them so long?
I don't know. Maybe they didn't say anything because they know the allegations are true.
What?
Because people are probably getting killed right now on Centauri.
What's going on? I would know about it.
Clearly, they sent a signal they knew would lure Ranger Lanier to a predetermined location, then picked him up and simply ferried him from place to place, showing him what they wanted him.
That is so far-fetched, man. Honestly, who's gonna believe that?
Because his character.
That's so fake, bro.
He is the perfect vessel for their misinformation. The Regent has drafted a response.
Oh. It's not gonna be a good response, I bet.
One. From now on, all Centauri transports entering into Alliance space will be accompanied by one of our finest warships.
From now on.
Oh my gosh, man.
Ships will be considered committing an act of war.
This is not gonna be good.
And we will respond appropriately.
All right, it's over.
Any attack on our ships, any attack, will be considered an act of war. Vir.
Is this when we see Londo becoming emperor?
He doesn't want to do this.
All right, but I'm going to go with you.
No, Vir. It is important that you stay here. We need someone close at hand to show them the truth when it comes.
Someone that's trustworthy.
It has to be. It has to be him.
Vir.
It has to be Vir.
If our assumption is correct, and he truly does not know that his government is behind these attacks, if they...
That is true.
They're gonna kill him.
They must have.
Which is why he may be in even greater danger once he returns home. Say what you want about him, and I can say quite a bit. He is relentless.
They also should have someone trustworthy too in that world.
He will try to stop it. No, I was thinking of making it a surprise. I even booked the seat right next to him. Talk to during the flight.
Londo once told me he hates it when people talk to him on long flights. He prefers to sleep.
I know. Thank you for coming, Delay.
Gerard, you realize that if this does come to war, you will be alone on the...
That's crazy, too. Oh my God, Gerard died. Who got Gerard on the list for dying?
I don't think any of us do.
I think I got my boy Jakar, unfortunately.
But I do gotta say, Jakar is probably the best bodyguard to have.
These are the latest chapters of my book.
Him going is not just being a bodyguard for Jakar. I mean, for Mallory. It's being bodyguard to everything else, because he's right. His wisdom, what he just showed right now, is completely 100% correct.
If things should, as you say, go badly,
Is this his Bible?
see to it that these reach Narn.
Narn gets blown up.
This is a goodbye. Jakar's dying, bro.
Don't say that.
Look.
Goodbye to land.
Have I ever told you that you are one of the finest writers I have ever met? And that
Nah, Edgar Allan Poe.
to work beside
I can't accept Jakar dying.
Not in words.
The steak is not gonna be good with Jakar dying. No.
Man,
See, he starts levitating.
Wow, so cool.
I am Jesus to the Narn.
Just about at this point. They were practically
yeah.
worshiping him a little
Yeah.
while
Yes,
ago.
sir. Have you been able to get a hold of Garibaldi yet?
No, I've been trying for the last hour. He isn't even answering his link.
Well, find him, get him.
He's in his room, blacked out.
Oh, I just figured maybe you could use a little more vitamin C in your diet. Here, catch.
Good job, Zach.
That was my fastball. Try this one.
Yikes, bro.
I told you I was asleep.
You're drunk.
Oh, bull.
Oh, yeah? Come over here where I can smell your breath and say that.
Ooh, come on, Zach.
Why the hell am I justifying myself to you? To you?
Excuse me?
As far as I'm concerned, Zach, you got no basis for taking the moral high ground with me. No basis at all.
You're gonna say something you're regretting.
He did already. Everything he says messed up. On Zach?
Yep.
If you turn me in, they're going to drop kick my butt and I can kiss my career goodbye before I have a chance to fix.
That's your fault.
I just need a little bit more time, that's all. Just to work some things out.
You know, there's a point where you kind of blur the line of the actor and the scene.
Yeah, you know, I kind of felt that way too, actually.
Yeah, and I feel like right now, more than ever,
Looking at the actor than Michael Garibaldi here.
because that seemed like that really came from the heart. And we know that J. Michael was trying to basically get him to admit that he was an alcoholic in real life.
Range transports are accompanied by war.
It's a good scene. That was a very good scene.
Yeah.
Of stationed cruisers at their local jump points. So that's why it is so important that you get that information to us as fast as you can so that we have time to get the White Stars in position.
Dude, just like that orange, man. He might drop the ball here.
You can rely on me. I'll get it done.
I think Zach should have turned him in.
So too.
And there's so much at risk here to just give it the mic in his situation.
I have seen this view of your warships many times. I didn't like it then, and I like it even less now.
The parallel of when the shadow ships were going on and only...
To that, it's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah. Good catch.
Ah, Prime Minister, welcome back.
No, he is still here as my bodyguard, that's all. Where I go, he goes.
My condolences.
Thank you. It's a burden, but I've come.
Oh my gosh, man.
I'm afraid the Regent is otherwise in good.
Nothing better happens in Jakar, bro. I'm gonna lose it.
Minister, you cannot deny me access
No
to...
one is denying you anything, Prime Minister.
We don't want my companion to get the wrong idea. We don't normally treat our guests so badly.
Yes, you do.
Just trying to help.
Dude, I'm afraid for Jakar. I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm
Don't
so
say that,
afraid
bro.
for him. Dude, if he dies, we're gonna put a big picture here, keep it up here forever,
I'm
bro.
gonna be like. Stop.
Please respond.
We're gonna have to get a bottle of whiskey and drink it on live.
On Jakar's honor. Oh my god.
Centauri warships. Please respond.
Did I not say it?
We're going in after them, alone if we have to. When you get this message, please inform President Sheridan as fast as you can. White Star 43 out.
Dude, what a curse, bro, to have that problem.
That's so messed up, bro. That is so.
Drazi blockade squadron
Reminds me of the Fireflies.
and warships. This is White Star 43 to Drazi and Centauri vessels. Hold your fire. I repeat, hold your fire.
Oh, but they didn't shoot first.
Dude, they're gonna have to airlock Mike. Mr. Garibaldi.
That's a good nickname for you. Airlock Mike.
Airlock Mike. Lenier's dead.
Definitely not.
We are aware of the situation. There is no need for overreaction. We will inform
overreaction.
All the details when he is available. Good.
This actor is amazing. Complete asshole. Best asshole for the. My God.
And British.
Him or best?
I'm British. Stop it. Pay no mind our British friends.
Dr. Brink.
Open!
Love you, Abe. Or if you're British, I know you're UK, but.
Passcodes for the Royal Comm system are here. Londo, he may call. I need to be here.
Look, we will route all your calls to the new quarters. Now, come on.
No.
Oh, man, this is not.
Gerard's gonna come in.
This is not gonna be good.
Yep.
Kiri, you were close though.
Purple.
Unless, of course, you want Malari. I mean, you know, he's far more responsible after all.
Come on, Frank!
Who said, man, who would have thought we would have been cheering for Franklin? Look at that.
See, he should have been the one in DKO. He's a doctor and a boxer.
What do you mean you don't know?
Look, we did everything we could to keep track of the Centauri. Apparently, one of them got past us, hit the blockade, opened fire on the Drazi.
Are we sure they fired?
It was downloaded.
The rumors floating around.
You want war? Is that it? You want a war? Well, you've done a war!
Golly.
I'm ready. I'm ready. Let me take White Star 47. Bop, 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 bop.
Dude, Garibaldi don't get his ass kicked, bro.
Who is it?
Open the door, Prime Minister. All communication with Babylon 5 has been cut off for reasons of security. For similar reasons, I'm afraid we must place your companion.
No, that's not happening this time around.
Have resigned, but he is still on the advisory board of the Alliance.
They're trying to kill you.
Very presence represents a threat to our ability to conduct the war freely. These orders come directly from the Regent.
I'm your future emperor, sir.
Carries with it the penalty of death.
Don't worry. Even one as arrogant as this would not take it upon himself to imprison his own prime minister.
I mean, it was a ballsy play, but...
Yeah.
Shut up.
Oh my gosh, man.
Great maker. Sometimes I feel like
No, but this is worse.
I don't understand anything anymore.
Well, maybe not worse.
Oh, that's such a cool shot. That's a cool shot.
It's the twilight of the Centauri race.
You mind if I join you?
They're such an amazing married couple.
Yeah, but the bed thing. The problem.
That's a deal breaker.
I mean, it really is.
Think about the lumbar support you must be getting with that, though.
Excellent. Excellent episode. Wow, was that great. Oh, my God. Wow. So much to talk about.
I'm so scared for
was
Gerard,
amazing.
bro. I am so scared.
You know what I think makes this show, again, so powerful is that when you watch the sci-fi, you know, you want to see the battles. You want to see the fighting. You know, it's glorious in many ways, right? But there's an ugly side to that. You know, there's an ugly side to war. There's a cost to war. And this show has definitely have shown that every time. Like, yeah, we're here. We're like, oh, they're here. They're going to attack or whatever. Oh, there goes the White Fleet, whatever. And we're excited for it. But again, like, you know, when you see like the suffering, the idea that we wanted peace, we wanted to be together, it doesn't seem to be an easy thing to have peace.
Mm-hmm.
And that's a good reflection, you know, in our own lives, you know, in this planet. You know, it always seems to be difficult just to get along.
Mm-hmm.
Right? There's always somebody who wants something more, or something who wants a little extra, who wants the sense of greed, or because at this point it's not even different. This is, I mean, we know the neck huggers. that are behind all this, And honestly, I don't think we know exactly what's the end game here.
How they got it.
But you're seeing was the Alliance, was the Centauri. People are gonna get hurt. People are gonna be dying. The whole talk right now with the light, the candle light, that's so true.
Yeah.
And it's usually the little people who suffers the most. That happens all the time throughout history. So as you see this going on, as this is about to go on here, I mean, we're looking at people are in danger. We're looking at, again, knowing the fact that this is also the end of Babylon 5, that anything can happen right now. We don't know what's going to happen.
Oh, yeah.
We don't know, which is probably good that we didn't watch the cartoon that came out of the cartoon movie. That way we don't know who survived and who died and whatever.
Yeah.
But I'm wondering what the hell's going to happen to the Centauri. Because we've been seeing Londo as the Emperor. Londo's the Emperor. We talked about that was a timeline. At least we thought that, when we were messed up. But now what's going to happen at this point? Because it looks like we're going to have to wipe them out.
My theory is I feel like Londo's going to end up having to assassinate the regent.
Dude, Londo was about to get assassinated himself.
And that's why
I thought the play was to remove Gerard to assassinate Londo. But now that Londo's in jail, this is a good spot to kill him right there, both in the cell.
Oh yeah.
If you're gonna take him out, this is the time to do so.
That's the time to do so. Yes.
Right? You got him, take him out. No problem. If they survived this, then there's got to be a reason. We need to find out how they survived this. But I need to see Sheridan talk to Garibaldi. He had to confront him. That was a big fuck up.
That was
huge. That was a big problem with that. What just happened here?
Zach should have said something.
He should have, but that's your boy. Honestly, the four of us here, we're gonna back each other up at least the one time, and that's the one time. But that one time was costly.
Yeah.
A lot of people died. I mean, look, Vir almost got. Franklin had to defend Vir because of that mistake. So a lot of people died, people get hurt, and the Alliance was about to collapse because there's no cooperation.
Yeah.
And Sheridan's correct. You want war? We have war. This is what you guys were fighting for. We got it, and they have to do it. What other choice do they have?
They have no other choice, unfortunately.
They have no other choice.
The other sad thing is Garibaldi's alcoholism is really killing him. This is really getting worse. He's making really big mistakes.
Bigger so now because of the cost of it. But then Zach knew that. But when Zach put the gun on like this and said, "This is the better way to hurt me," I thought that was a very powerful scene. Because he's not going to do that. But I think that because he was being completely irrational at that scene. Yeah. So he had to stick up a bigger move just to show him, listen, that's messed up, and I'm on your side, asshole. Yeah. He had to pull it on him. So that was great. I don't know. This whole episode was fantastic. But still, we're not thinking what's gonna happen, bro.
That regent needs to be assassinated.
Yeah, that regent needs to be
die.
That needs to die.
He needs to die. And I feel like it's going to end up being... This is my theory. I feel Londo, especially with his title, I feel like he still has some type of connections that will get him out of this, right? I
don't know, bro.
Right? And then after that, I feel like he's going to probably send Gerard to kill the regent.
We've been seeing, though, in Centauri, there's been a lot of assassinations in Centauri Prime.
That's what I'm saying.
The people might be too scared to say anything.
I don't know. I feel like Londo still has power. That's the thing. He comes from a strong family, doesn't he?
Dude, ever since that Emperor died, Centauri's been falling down. It's been falling apart since.
It has.
It's been falling hard ever since he passed. And they don't even know what they want. They're struggling with the identity of the past.
Yeah.
The glory that at least Londo was for a little bit. This right here. Now, I wonder, though, if this guy, not the prime minister, the other guy, the assistant who's talking here, who put Londo in jail, if he has a neck hugger.
I mean, I would only.
I wonder if it's spreading out. Is it spreading, or is it just on the region?
I would think so. It has to be.
Right? It has to be something for everybody, and they got the pilots going on it.
Well, or I wouldn't say on the guards. I would say only on the important individuals.
Yeah, exactly.
Because then at that point, the guards will just follow orders.
Yeah,
you don't have to waste resources for that. But I'll be honest, man, I'm actually very excited for the next episode because, right now, I feel like I have a void. There's so many answers that just needs to be, so many questions that need to be answered. Sorry. Well, I don't know where this is going. I'm gonna be honest.
I still have a big shout out for Franklin. I think Franklin did a little uppercut there. Like, you want to tell? You got to.
I was surprised. I was like, us cheering for Franklin.
He doesn't like hurt nobody. He's a doctor. He's not trying to hurt people.
He caught that out of nowhere.
He knew exactly where to punch him.
Still gonna break his Hippocratic oath though.
I know your alien race. I know this hurts from your race.
Right. He did it once. He'll do it twice. It's okay.
All I'm saying is his Hippocratic oath must have just been guidelines, and he's like, you know what? Let me just put this aside.
Let's foreshadow. Not foreshadow, but let's try to figure out what's going to happen. Predict what's going to happen here.
I already gave my theory already.
Do you think that we're going to lose some main players here?
No.
No?
No. I think everybody's going to die from that.
Yes.
I think a lot of people are going to die.
But not on the main players?
Not on the main players, no.
I think Lanier's gonna die.
I won't be surprised.
Oh, you know
you
what?
got
Yeah.
Lanier.
Lanier could die. I can see Lanier dying.
I think you got Lanier too, actually.
He's gonna try and fix the situation somehow.
Or protect Dylan.
I'm not sure exactly how he's gonna do it. He's gonna die. It's gonna just intensify the war.
And yeah, exactly. And
it won't be Dylan, and it won't be Sheridan because we know the future history. It won't even be Garibaldi for that matter.
I think Lanier's gonna die. That's right. Lanier's gonna die, and there's gonna be a point where the war could have ended, but because of Dylan's like melancholy because of Lanier, she's gonna continue the war.
I still think Gerard's gonna die.
You think so?
Yeah.
She's gonna go like blood hungry again.
Oh, I think. Oh hell yeah.
I can see that.
I don't think Gerard's gonna die though.
You don't think Gerard? Dude, it was set up. He even gave the books to.
But remember the future. He kills Londo.
Yeah.
Well, that could change. That changed, but that storyline changed.
Did it? Did it? Were we 100% sure that it changed?
Well, we're gonna find out.
It's slowly going the same way.
I don't think Gerard's gonna make it.
I think Gerard's gonna make it.
You know the only way to find out, right?
To go right next to that episode.
Well, guys, if you like what we're doing, hit the like button, subscribe button, guys. Thanks for hanging out with us. We do appreciate this. This episode will be available on our Patreon for as little as $3 a month. This will be unedited along with every other episode we've done. We've done 4.5 seasons of Babylon 5 plus 2 movies, right? 2 movies, I believe we saw.
2 movies, yeah. And
2 movies. All that's on our Patreon, unedited, again, for as little as $3 a month. You'll find the link in the description below. Guys, we also have a store where we sell shirts and hoodies and all types of merchandise. You'll find the link in the description below as well, guys. Listen, guys, we want to know your thoughts. Let us know anything you know from behind the scenes about this, especially what's going on now, especially season 5. I know season 5 has probably had the most thrown at it than anything else.
Yeah.
If you know anything behind the scenes, and production-wise, story-wise, especially with this episode, without any spoilers, please leave the comments in the comments below, guys. We appreciate you hanging out. We are R9. I'm Ray.
I'm Gerard.
I'm Julien.
And I'm Michael.
Guys, we'll see you soon.
Stay safe, everyone.
Take care.